Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammadin barik wasallam. There are a lot of people out there who say that Muhammad Qasim lies about his dreams. First of all, I'd like to say that there are several pieces of evidence which proves that Muhammad Qasim is a truthful person. He has never lied about his dreams. He doesn't lie about himself or his life or anything that he says. He is a truthful person. So today I bring you one proof which is 9 years old. One characteristic of a liar is that a liar keeps on changing their statement. They say one thing, then they change, and they change, and they keep changing till they are very, very far away from their original statement. So today I present you an evidence which is 9 years old, which shows 9 years of consistency. And this is from one of the earliest pieces of information that Muhammad Qasim used to share at the start of his journey. So when he started sharing his dreams, this was back in 2014-15, he shared it on various forums, various websites. These included ummah.com, also included blogspot.com, also included many other forums. So today I'm going to bring in front of you a small blog from blogspot.com, and this is, as you can see on the screen, 17th February 2015. So if we see from 17th February 2015 today, almost 9 years, and the blog says Allah and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in my dreams, signs of Qiyam. So if I go down, this is Muhammad Qasim bhai stating or giving a brief introduction about himself. If I go down further, and trust me, nothing has changed over time. It's still been the same. There have been no changes. If I go further down, you see these are comments. Now you can't forcefully put comments in. Obviously, there are good comments and then there are bad comments. But this is a comment that I made myself in 2015. And if you look at the comment in 2015, it says, and I'm going to read it out loud for you guys. 30th July 2015, it says, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I completely and sincerely believe you, Qasim bhai. Aap sach keh rahe, which means that you are telling the truth. Don't lose hope in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah will certainly fulfill his promises. Please, you must meet a big wali of Allah in Lahore, Sheikh Mufti Kamaluddin Ahmad, and narrate him your story. He will certainly help you. I was hoping that there'd be more help from other people. Then I go and say, please remember this fakir in your du'as. Pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make me a big wali of Allah and grant me Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen. And then I say, stay safe and don't worry about people. Fitna hai, itna hai ki log hero ko nahi pehchante. So what I'm trying to say is that there is so much tribulation, there's so much fitna that people don't understand the difference between a normal rock and a diamond. They don't understand the difference between normal rocks and gems. So Muhammad Qasim bhai, Muhammad Qasim ibn Abdul Karim, who was Imam al-Mahdi, is certainly like a diamond amongst all those simple rocks out there, amongst all those people who are trying to imitate, who are trying to cause tribulation. But Muhammad Qasim is like a gem, is like a diamond out of all of them. So, and this is what he replies on 31st July 2015. He says, आपके कमेंट का शुक्रिया इंशाल्लाह. Allah is my only hope. Look at what he started saying, what he's been believing in, and to date he stands on by his words, by his actions, by whatever he does. His only hope is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and certainly for all of us, our only hope is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So then he says, I got Sheikh Kamaluddin Ahmad's every website and try my best to meet with him. There is no fakir. We all are equal. We all are brothers and sisters. I will pray for you, inshallah. One day you will become wali of Allah, inshallah. You will get to Jannat Firdaus with rahmat of Allah. Ameen. When I start sharing my dreams, people call me liar, fitna, and I got disheartened. But now I'm ignoring these type of comments. So people have been making those comments since 2015 to date, but he has not changed his statement. One of the things with a person who is a liar, they try and make a truth out of a lie, but they run away in a short period of time. But look at his truthfulness. He hasn't been running away in all these years. Next, look at what Qasim bhai says. Look at what Qasim Bhai says when I ask him about the Sunnah. I ask him to tell me about more dreams, और ख्वाबों के बारे में बताएं. Tell me about more dreams. अल्लाह के रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की सुन्नत के बारे में बताएं, कौन सी अल्लाह को सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद है. Tell me about the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and which one is the most beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And tell me about deen. What is the hukum, if you've gotten any regarding deen. So this is what he responds, and what an amazing response, and what a consistent response. This is back on 31st July 2015, and this has been consistent to date. This is what Muhammad Qasim Bhai says. जो मुझे अल्लाह ने ड्रीम्स में बताया है वो ये कि हर तरह के शिर्क से अपने आप को बचाना. So he's saying that he's been told in his dreams that one should save oneself from shirk. From day one, he's been talking about shirk. And 9 years later, he's still talking about shirk, to shun shirk. His message is the same as Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's message. His message is the same as the message of Ibrahim alayhi salam. His message is the same as that of other Anbiya alayhim salam. Then he goes on to say, यानी हर तरह के शिर्क से अपने आप को बचाने वाले अमल अल्लाह को सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद है. He says that each and every kind of effort which one puts to save oneself from shirk, from associating anyone with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is something which is beloved, the most beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then he says, Allah ने काफ़ी ड्रीम्स में बताया कि मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का रास्ता सबसे बेहतरीन रास्ता है, और बहुत से उनकी सुन्नत जो अल्लाह के ज़्यादा पसंद है वो भी बताई हैं. Then he says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told me in many dreams that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's way, pathway, which means the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is the best pathway. There's no other pathway which gets you closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's pathway is the best pathway. And then he says that there are many sunnahs which have been taught by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala really likes, that have been taught to Muhammad Qasim. Next he says, Allah और मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने टीचिंग यही की है कि शिर्क से अपने आप को बचाना, और फिर शिर्क की बहुत सी एग्जाम्पल्स भी बताई हैं. So he next says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has taught him, and this is the teaching that they've given him, that one should save oneself from shirk, from associating oneself to shirk. And then they have taught him many examples, many types of shirk that one should safeguard oneself from. Then he says, ज़मीन पे अकड़ कर मत चलना, सर झुका कर चलना, दूसरों से आराम से बात करना, किसी का मजाक न उड़ाना, किसी की बेबसी पे मत हंसना, बच्चों से प्यार से पेश आना, पेरेंट्स की इज्जत करना, उनका ख्याल रखना, कोई मुसीबत में हो तो उसकी मदद करना, कोई बीमार हो तो उसका ख्याल रखना, और भी ऐसी बातें, यानी वो सब कुछ जो मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की सुन्नत है. Then Muhammad Qasim Bhai says that he gives examples of where one should refrain, because they are also to a degree, to an extent, a kind of shirk. Number one, to boast when you're walking, to walk in a prideful, haughty manner. And he says that one should not do this. They should lower their head and they should walk in humbleness. Next he says that when you talk to other people, you should talk in a polite, low manner, respectful manner. You should not joke with anyone. You should not make fun of anyone. Okay? Not joke, by joke I mean not make fun of anyone. Then you should not laugh at anyone when they don't have any option, when they don't have any respite, when they're in trouble. So don't laugh at them. And for kids, he's saying that you should be very loving to kids, and you should deal with kids in a very loving manner. You should respect your parents and you should take care of them. And whoever is in trouble, you should help them out. If someone is ill, then you should take care of them. You should take care of an ill person. You should do iyadat of someone ill. And many other things which are from the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you should understand that whatever he's been taught and whatever he's been teaching since 2005 to date, They are according to the sunnah, dot to the sunnah. And look at the high level of etiquettes and manners that he is teaching according to the sunnah. And this is that person that is not well versed, that is not reading a lot of hadith books. So him getting all of this information, there's only one source and one true source, that is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then he says, look at his humbleness. He says, मैं अभी इनकी practice ही कर रहा हूँ जो अल्लाह और मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने मुझे बताई हैं. He then says that I'm practicing these things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam have taught me. So this is amazing that he has been so humble, so truthful to his cause, and he has certainly listened to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he has certainly listened to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when they commanded Muhammad Qasim ibn Abdul Karim to spread the dreams. He's been spreading the dreams because of a command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because of a command of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he's been truthful to the cause since 2015. He has stayed firm on the same message. He practices it. He continues to practice it. He's been humble to it. He promotes the same thing and he stays humble. He talks in a truthful manner. And if in 9 years he's been truthful, it means in the coming time he will remain to be truthful. Because 9 years is a lot of time in the public eye. 9 years of being truthful in the public eye means that this person is a truthful person. He's not a liar. So he's given his statement, and I can certify, knowing him for 9 years, that I don't see an inch, I don't see an iota of movement away from his original statement, from his original cause, and he stuck to the cause. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep him firm on the cause, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep us with him, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept us as his partners, as his helpers, as the believers in his dreams, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our efforts, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to spread his true dreams, to first eliminate shirk from this world, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, may he help us to help promote the message of Muhammad Qasim, which is exactly the same message of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and other Anbiya Karam alayhimus salam. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us and guide us in such a way that he loves that we do those things, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us perfectly on the path of sunnah, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the right guidance to achieve the task that he wants us to achieve, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help Muhammad Qasim bhai and ease his way in attaining his task. He's been truthful for 9 years. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring all the truth to account, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help everyone else to recognize the truth. The truthful message from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And please listen to this carefully. Do not turn away from this. Think about it. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.